Sup. So let me start the video with a interesting and very confusing change in Atlas mechanics. So we have a channel here. There's the one map connected to two different T2s, and previously, so in every single Atlas iteration before this one, you could only trade this map into either one. But now, with 3.5, they seem to have done some changes. So this is just 9 channels, giving me 1 thicket and 2 armories. But the weird thing is that depending on like how you put them in, you can get different results. See, there's now 2 thickets. So this is kind of like how you're creating onyx amulets or prismatic rings by combining items together. So yeah, it's interesting. So there's another way to get the quote-unquote heart to obtain. I guess they don't exist anymore with this change. I don't know if it's intended or not, but this definitely helps the Atlas progression a lot and further removes the need to any kind of, you know, doing 1 tier at a time. And then from there, let's take a look at my Atlas. So this character is like 11 hours old or so. I died in Act 3 to some of the Betrayal guys. Oh, actually, there's gonna be a video of that in the replay list. But other than that, my strat pretty much has been to stick into the one corner. So I have all the higher tier maps being here, which means that I can easily move the Elder influence by running the lower tier maps. And I already shaped my graveyard to D8 with the plan of doing the 3-1 or corrupting it into a glacier and there getting my tier 4 fragment. So I played normally all the way to laboratory to get my T3 fragment, and then I shaped this, and the plan from here is to do 3-1 graveyard into glacier, into alleyways, into, I think this was Ashen Woods, I think, and then just go like 1 tier at a time. So the moment I have the T4 fragment, sorry, T5, yeah, T4 fragment, I shape glacier to T9, and at that point I could complete all maps up to T7 very easily, probably actually all the way to T8, because even if I have T8 and this map has a higher chance to drop, I will eventually get the glaciers to do the 3-1 for the next one. And after I complete that, get the 5 fragment, shape that into T10, then I could complete all my T9s, etc, etc. And then most likely skip like T11 and 12. I'm probably gonna have a Sulfur Vent as a T11 because of the Divination card for corrupted unique jewels, because there's a lot of jewels we need and want. I especially want double mix, so I can do some cast on crit shenanigans. Speaking of which, there's some crazy new crafts in there. Let me actually pull up the crafting bench here quick. And here, I don't know if I can. So we have all the old crafts like a multi-mod, etc. But then we have shit like hits can't be evaded, and I think this is a prefix. So you can actually make some crazy cast on crit weapons with I guess if you really wanted to min-max, you probably do like a foil and use like fossils to get, what's it called, like percentage elemental damage. You have the crit multi implicit, and then you would like multi-mod. I think this is there's a prefix, so you multi-mod with attack speed, crit chance, and then the hits can't be evaded. Sure, that's a 5 Exile craft, but there's also a divination card. I think it was the web. I wonder if I have it here. Yep. Which gives you a weapon of crafting, which means it's just a blue weapon with the Elder's multi-mod. You can have multiple crafted modifiers. So if you hit this on a decent base with this divination card and regal a good suffix, so attack speed or crit chance, or a regal on a prefix, for example on a dagger, you get like spell damage or something like that. Well, now you have a really nice base for cast and crit. But eventually people will probably just do the 5 Exiles, because I think it was 2 Exiles for multi-mod and 3 for the hits cannot be evaded. Yeah, there's some crazy ass stuffing there. Then when it comes to my build, I decided that I want to have a build that will just, you know, cruise through everything pretty much in terms of Atlas progression. Wanted a strong character for incursion temples because they are really tanky. Just get to delves very fast and like literally just pushing down in chart. I have like no darkness resist or anything like that. I'm just like literally going down all the way to probably like 83 maps or something like that, like level 83. So there's that. And then I will eventually respec this into a Glacial Cascade. Well, respec doesn't really need any extra nodes. Maybe take like some AoE like here, and that's pretty much it. And eventually respec to CI or low life, so that we can have like a Guardian support or something like that for crazy ES, and then we should be just able to cruise through any kind of bossing. Because we have a couple builds, people are playing Winter Orb, and we need to get some Dying Suns with them. But I don't think I need to be CI for like Shaper with this build. So yeah, basically just got a tabula. It's a random ass gear, nothing too spectacular. Well, this belt is like complete dog shit actually. But if you haven't yet, you can actually start crafting some really nice things very early on. Like, I don't think you even need to level things much or like find these recipes, which are like randomly in the world. But I think you can like literally start crafting up to like 44 flat life or something like that. Yeah, 35 to 44 life, like basically immediately, which makes it very easy to gear up for like Act and Kitava fight, etc. Just get like one random open prefix and you're good to go. Yeah. And then finally for the League, I basically skipped all of the League content until maps. Mine was dying in Act 3 on my first character. I got slowed by, I think it was like Withering Touch or something like that. Like some of the guys had a bow attack that slowed me a lot. Might have been Maim plus something like that. I didn't really look too much into the replay, but it's gonna be on the replay list, so you can check it there. But basically, just don't know much yet. In case you didn't see, there's a Betrayal help like button here that shows all the good information, right? So basically, the rank is just like it gives them like some items and they get tougher, and the higher the rank in their safe house, the better scarabs you get, I think. I haven't actually done any safe houses yet. Yeah, there's some of the guys do a lot of damage. Like a lot. Yeah, more about this when we have some more experience. You feel like here you see like they gain items, and they're just gonna kill you. There's been very many times like incredibly close calls. Partly again why I wanted the strong build, and I can just like if I get a good back of the guys, they just like the arc just chains through all of them and just like everything dies. So just kill them before they kill you, pretty much. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. Really enjoying the rediscovery of the Atlas again. Well, every time. Every time, and it seems to be that the stronghold system is still the same. One in each quadrant. So this is in the top left, this is on the bottom left, bottom right, and top right quadrant. And yeah, we're basically just gonna rush to Shaper. At least on my Atlas. I don't know what the others' Atlas plans are, but that's mine. And yeah, I'll probably see you in a day or two.